Hi, my name is Andy. Um, I'm a fourth year undergraduate student, currently in my final year. So for this semester, I'm taking AI as one of my subjects. And today I would like to present one of my project or assignment, which is on custom image classification application with webcam using ML5JS. So in this assignment, we are supposed to train an AI model for AI detection, for object detection, and I have decided to give my AI a name, which is touching the grass. So touching the grass AI is an AI designed for analytic approach of off-road object detection and classification. Okay, so this presentation will be split into three parts. First part will be on AI model purpose, and then second will be on the demonstration using P5JS online editor. And lastly, we will discuss what are the outcomes of this AI training and demonstration. So the purpose of this AI, firstly, is about outdoor object detection and classification, meaning it is designed for outside world, and it is also designed for off-road and exploratory trips, meaning that this AI is designed to go off-road, going into jungles, going to somewhere that is discreet, far from, uh, maybe far from human civilization. And it is designed for small and large object detection, meaning that you should be able to detect pebbles or flowers, and the next thing it could be like wood on a tree, the tree trunks, how big it is. Yeah, that's pretty large. And then this AI model should have a possible application in botany or biological identification by using rovers, drones, autonomous surveyors, e-tag. So meaning that maybe if the sample size is being bigger than what we have here now, maybe that we can classify what it sees down into species, specific species and genus. Okay, so let's begin with the demonstration of the AI model on the online editor. So as you can see, we are running this project on ML5JS. Uh, but to be honest, yeah, we are running on editor P5, online editor, on teachable machines by Google. Now, as you can see on your left side, there's the files directory, which contains all the necessary AI models, and also JavaScript, which runs this model in P5. So now we will show it. So now I will be showing you how this thing works. So you can determine grass, and also like can tell us this is road with very high confidence level. Uh, it can also tell this is pot. Uh, and also it can also tell us this is a flower. Why would this flower? Maybe a bit closer. Mm, yeah, there's a little confusion there. Cement pavement, yes. And let's try on uh, on flower. Yeah. So, so as you can see, we have this flower over here. It detects it as flower. This is bougainvillea flower. Uh, and it also can detect water, but the water body in concern is this. So yeah, uh, this is a sewage, and this is grass. Sorry, no leaves. This is leaves. Okay. Should be able to recognize this as dried grass. Sorry, dried. Oh, maybe not. Uh, but it recognize this as pebbles. Okay. Wood. Yeah, definitely. It's been trained as wood. That's wood. So that we have done our demonstration. Now let's discuss about the result of the demonstration and also the lesson learned. Uh, all right. So for the first point is that we found out that sometimes the AI cannot properly predict the actual classes of the object inside the webcam. One example would be the white flower on one of the bushes, and and also the red flower, the red bougainvillea flower. So we saw earlier that this white flower cannot be, well, it's hard to distinguish from actual flower class and leaf class, while the bougainvillea can be easily distinguished between leaves and flower class. So that itself already indicated that the AI sometimes cannot properly predict the actual class of this object, and and then same as well as water. We have tested it on a puddle of water, and turns out that it cannot predict that puddle of water as water, but rather it predicts a sewage drain as water instead, because most of the samples are coming from that sewage actually. And also like and moving towards the next point, we also found that some object classes are predicted better than another. For example, would be flower and leaves, right? Using the same example earlier, we tried to identify the white flower as flower, but instead we read that object as leaves instead. So, and also like few other things as well, like maybe like the dried leaves. Somehow the AI model mistook it for dirt, for example, right? So we saw this happening in our demonstration earlier. So it is hypothesized that sampling and training process plays a huge role in AI model quality. So, for example, sampling, right? It is argued that the number of set is very important. For example, like grass, we can easily, the AI can easily determine this is grass. Why? Because we are using a lot of sample set for that. We use nearly 400 sample units of grass alone to train this model. So it makes sense for the model to understand grass at high level of confidence, aside from another. And then, but I think that the next point, which is quality over quantity, it is the top and foremost importance, because that for just now we tested our AI model on pots, right? The thing is that this model was trained on sample set less than 50 pictures of pots, meaning that the sampling quality of we had for pots was very good, to the point that it can predict this is pot at high level of confidence. As for training role in AI modeling, it seems that we don't really change much, but it seems to be working just fine so far. Maybe perhaps in the near future we can tweak the model with something better, maybe TensorFlow and Keras being integrated as well to make the AI model better. But for the time being, we just stick with Google teachable machine, so this should do. And that's all from my part. Thank you.